In this tutorial we're going to look at multiples and factors. So let's start by looking at multiples first of all. The multiples of a whole number are found by multiplying it by any other whole number. And normally we start with the lowest of the whole numbers, number 1. So if we were looking at 6 for example, we'd say 6 times 1 equals 6, 6 times 2 equals 12, 6 times 3 equals 18, 6 times 4 equals 24, and so on. So then we can say that the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, and we could keep counting up in sixes to get the rest of them. 30, 36, 42, and so on. So they're the multiples of 6. Let's try another number. Let's try the number 8. Again, 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 equals 16. 8 times 3 equals 24. 8 times 4 equals 32. So we're multiplying 8 by all the whole numbers, and that gives us the multiples of 8. We write them down as 8, 16, 24, 32. We keep counting up in 8s to give us all the rest of them. 40, 48, and so on. So that's how we calculate the multiples of 8. Now, in mathematics, sometimes what we want to do is to find out the lowest common multiple. So we want to find out the lowest common multiple. And we refer to that as the L.C.M., the lowest common multiple, L.C.M. So let's look at the multiples of 6 again. You remember we went 6 times 1 was 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 was 24, 6 5s were 30, 6 6s were 36, and so on. And now we'll look at the multiples of 8. And again, 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40, and we could go on. So we're going to try to find the lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple of 6 and 8 equals, well, let's have a look. What's the first number that's shown in both columns? 24 there, and 24, there's no other number below that which is common. So the lowest common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. So that's multiples for us. We can do that for all the different numbers. Let's now have a look at factors. So when we're talking about factors of numbers, a factor is a number that divides exactly into another number. That is, it divides in with no remainder. So let's have a look at the factors of 15, first of all. Factors of 15. Now, we're going to try to work out all the numbers that multiply together to make 15. So we can start by saying 1 times 15. We look at the next highest number after 1. 2 doesn't go in evenly. 3 does. 3 times 5 equals 15. 4 doesn't go into 15. 5 does. We've already got it. So what we can say now is that the factors of 15 are, and we look at the list that we've made and we go around in this direction so that we can put the numbers in ascending order, smallest to biggest. 1, 3, 5, and 15. All straightforward. Let's have a look at the number 32. So again, we'll start off with 1 times 32. 2 times 16 equals 32. 3 doesn't go. 4 times 8 goes in, makes 32 evenly. 5 doesn't, 6 doesn't, 7 doesn't, And if we get to 8, we're back to where we started. So we can say the factors of 32 are, we're going to go in this direction, so we have them in the smallest to biggest, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. They're the factors of 32. Now sometimes in maths what we want to do is to find the highest common factor between two numbers. The highest common factor. So we refer to that as the H.C.F. Let's go back to our number 32. We'll compare 32 and 36. We'll look for the highest common factor between 32 and 36. So remember what we did? We said 1 times 32, 2 times 16, 3 didn't go, 4 times 8 was 32. So the factors of 32 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Now let's have a look at the factors of 36. 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9, 5 doesn't go, and 6 times 6. And we're going to list these in this direction. So the factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We don't write 6 twice. 9, 12, 18, and 36. So now we want to find the highest common factor. So we're going to start at the other end and try to find the highest number that's in both lists. 18, 16, 8, 12, 9, 6. And here we go, we have a common factor in both lists, and it's the highest one. So we say the highest common factor of 32 and 36 is 4. That's how we work out highest common factors.